Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you? Midweek, hump or slump, how are you feeling? Well, I'm feeling great. Been a quiet day. It's been a good day, very restful day. I've had some sun tanning going on, been up the horses. My daughter came over for food, had a lovely little catch up. I feel very, what is the word? Happy, blessed, quiet, peaceful. Kind of just feel like it just sort of plateaued into this today with the sun shining. It was just a blessing. Nothing extraordinary, nothing amazing. Really, I haven't seen a lot of signs. I saw a couple of, I think I saw 15 earlier. That's about it. Did a lot of meditation today. It was just one of those days. But it was very good. It wasn't a slump. It wasn't a hump to get over. It was just the living in the now. So I feel like that's a step into a place of returning to be me. And I've looked at a couple of things. I was looking in when I cleaned up my cupboards, got my summer clothes out a little bit more, put some winter stuff away. And I was looking at some more journals I picked up from last year. And then I came across an enlightenment chant spell. So I'm going to read this to you. And then we are going to carry on with our reading. So bear with, because I think this was important to read. Okay? From darkness to light I seek to ascend. And enlighten my mind, my spirit to transcend. Wisdom and insight I now call near. Illuminate my path, make the truth clear. With each breath I take, I embrace the divine. Guiding me forward, my inner light will shine. From shadows of doubt I break free. In the realm of enlightenment I shall be. Awaken my senses, expand my awareness, grant me knowledge beyond all barriers. Open the doors to wisdom's sacred space. Grant me clarity in every step I embrace. With a heart open and a mind receptive, I invite the universe to share its perspective. Enlightenment's flame forever aglow. In its radiant presence, my soul shall grow. So mote it be. So I felt very much that I kind of feel like that's how I was a bit today, in this enlightenment, in the sacred space of myself. I was just with myself, and it was just, here I was. I can't explain it any differently to that. I kind of feel like it's important when we are on this journey that often we get to a point where we actually can't really explain things. Sometimes there's just no words that explain things as clearly as it needs to be explained. Sometimes it comes later on. It's sort of, you might read something or hear something and you think, okay, that makes sense now, because it's often a different perspective. It's a higher self perspective. It's a different level of understanding. It's either very high or it's very deep. It's that sort of feel. And often our 3D mind, our 3D perspective, our 3D thoughts just can't align with it, just can't quite see it. It might be that it takes a moment to get to there. That's what I kind of feel meaning. So sometimes we feel that on our journey. And as we heal, as we return to self, as we get to a point where we find that inner peace and calm, we then don't overthink. We then don't worry that we can't work it out. We don't say, oh no, oh, what does this mean? Oh dear God, oh. No, it's fine. Because there's a kind of knowing. My glasses. There's a kind of knowing, isn't there, that hang on, this is going to be clear at some point. I know that. I've done this before. I felt like this before. And there's an awareness of something that is kind of unknown, really. My incense is going a bit wild today. That's very interesting. Can you see it? So yeah, the Grabori number that keeps jumping out at me today is good luck. 817-219-738. Maybe you want to make a note of it. 817-219-738. Grabori numbers are often numbers that resonate in an energetic level. So when I say that, it's because it's jumped out at me and I feel like I need to just share it with you. And you might write it down. You might look at it. It might become very, very symbolic to you in some way. You might start seeing those numbers. So 817-219-738. Good luck. Good luck is on the table. So let's see what our guidance is for today. Very lovely. It's a 8-day infinite number day. Every cloud has a silver lining. There's your good luck. How funny. So yes, it's a good luck day. And number 8 is often a symbol of good luck. Never give up hope. So every cloud has a silver lining. You never give up hope. You believe, you trust. It's kind of like what I was just saying. It's that sort of unknown, but it's a knowing. So that's how I can explain how the energy feels today. That's it. If you want to explain it in a better format, please go ahead. If you find someone who can explain it better for you, absolutely great. If you're still here, well done you. Thank you. Let's get into the cards. We have got our inner temple oracle. We've also then got our star seeds. They called to me today, and we've got return to self, but also who called to me today was our beautiful oracle of the horse. So they have called to me as well today. I was just thinking, I wonder where my book is. Ooh, where would my book be? Where would my book be? I don't want to there it is. Sacred Horse Oracle, the oracle of the sacred horse. So that was calling to me as well. And I think because today I went up to the horses, and they always give me a very keen sense of peace. Yeah, I just feel like they come with me, they follow me, they accept me, it's just this very peace, and that's what they align with my feelings. So I think it's very good that they're calling to me to use today. Okay, oh sorry, that was something that decided to knock onto my camera. Right, let's see what our inner temple guidance is for today. For today, the midweek. The midweek, the sun's been shining, it's been glorious. We've got a bit of a heat wave going on. Summer is here. We love summer. It's lovely, 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 lovely. There's something about winter. It can be quite cushy winter, but yeah, summer's good. Summer is good. Came back from my lovely walk with my sister-in-law and my nephew and the dog. Had a lovely walk, a little chat. It was lovely. Right. Inner Temple Oracle, what is our guidance, please, going forward for me and the collective? Let go. Let go. There we are. Isn't it funny how I was actually, the enlightenment is about coming out of the shadows into the light. And look at that. Very clear enlightenment. Let go. Let it go. Let it flow. Let it be. Oh, such a beautiful feeling. That's exactly the energy. You see what I mean? Often it takes a moment for it to just transmute into an understanding, and then when it does, it's so beautiful. It's so special. We're going to have fun. So I cannot find. Oh, right. That's going to be fun. Starseed. Just noticed I haven't got the Starseed book for some reason. Okay, let's go. Let's read Let Go. Let go, let go, let go. There it is. It was the one that actually fell out and knocked the camera. So no wonder. Oh, dear God. Release old patterns. What's this? Excuse me, where did you come from? Oh, that was on the floor under the table. And look, here is the, can you see? Look, there it is. That was on the floor. So we're going to take it because that was there. Wow. Okay, right. And release all patterns. Yeah, let go. That was on the floor as well. That was in the reading this morning. So very clear message from source. Let go. Release all patterns. Beautiful. Okay, are you ready? Let go. Here we go. Jeez. Let go, freeing, loosening your hold, stepping away, making space for new growth. There are times when we're called to hold on and times when we're called to surrender. But how do we know what to do when? The things we cling on to are often the ones that we're most called to let go of. But just because we cling to them doesn't mean they're not meant for us, nor that they'll fall away if we do gather the courage to loosen our grip. Sometimes the act of letting go or of not clinging so tightly is the very thing that enables a situation to transform so that it remains yet is better and more aligned than ever before. So my fan is on and it's probably can hear it. Let me take it down now. Sometimes the act of letting go or of not clinging so tightly is the very thing that enables a situation to transform so that it remains yet is better and more aligned than before. Or if it is not, then something more aligned now has the space to enter eventually. If the card appears with let go right side up, then consider what you might be forcing, trying to control or refusing to release. What are you clinging on to for fear that it will go away and nothing will come to take its place? Well, I can tell you very clearly, I did that for a very long time, more than I needed to. And in actual fact, I will share with you in that book that I just read, there's like a sleeve at the back, and I had written 3 letters. One of them was for myself the year before, and the letter was dated for the following year, which it was for last year. And when I read the letter, I am saying exactly the same thing. I could date it for next year because it's everything that I wanted is happening right now. It's incredible, right? So we do hold on to things, even letters. Okay, we hold on sometimes. And I did not let go. I didn't understand that by not holding on to a belief, holding on to some picture that I'd formed, I thought that if I let go, it showed I wasn't trusting. And it was the opposite, really, if you think about it. In the letting go, I needed to trust that every cloud has a silver lining, that absolutely out of shadow comes light, that the opportunity, if it's meant to be for me, will be there. So it's a really important way of thinking. And it's not about letting go with pain and negativity and fury and anger. And no, it's about letting go with love and light, with trust and faith. Making space for something in the unknown to come in to the known. But you've got to have that trust. And that is what we are at right now, because the door is open. We've stepped through. We're ready. We've been prepared. So we need to never give up hope. If you want love, trust the love that is ready for you to be there will be there, no matter what form it takes. Because love is something that you can absolutely use. Always, because if you come from a place of love, the type of love that you will receive is going to be really meant for you, isn't it? Okay, so this is the truth. Let it go. Release old patterns. If you are still thinking on those similar lines, if there's something now that triggers this final stage, and often we do get a little bit of a trigger from spirit to go, let me just check that you are still here, my dear. Yeah? And then all of a sudden, you will get something, a little test, a little lesson, a little something, and you think, wow, let it go. Don't need it. I don't need it because I let it go. If it's meant to come to me, it'll come in the form it needs to be in, ready for my next step. Trust in that. So your life is a canvas was on the floor. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. So this is, I feel like this is us now. We're standing, aren't we? We're painting. We have a canvas, a blank canvas in front of us. The unknown, and the known starts to appear. It's almost like the pixels start to form into a picture. Yeah. And now this canvas is going to be the canvas that you will start to see, that you've manifested, things that you've put down, that you've seeded, that you've planted, that have been growing. Okay, this is your canvas right now. So trust in that. You've made space for it. Your life is a canvas. It is also the very last card in this book. You're the artist of your life, and your life is a canvas. Take responsibility for your ability to create. Earth is known as a planet of manifestation. Your present moment is based on your past thoughts and beliefs. Your current thoughts determine your future. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What are you being called to create? Reconnect with your manifesting power and align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with the vibration that matches them. It's never too late to start, and no experience is required. All you need is an open heart and mind and consistent daily action. If you're not sure what you'd like to create, start instead with a feeling of deep gratitude for all that's good in your life right now. State out loud what you're most thankful for. Look for the good in your life, and one thing will be certain: you'll find yourself attracting more and more good experiences into your world. This card is inviting you to see your entire life as a canvas, and the picture is completely up to you. Color it with your thoughts and feelings. Create the life that you most long to live. You may also be called to be more creative in your everyday life. What have you been called to create? How can you express yourself more creatively? So, creativity is our sacral chakra. Okay, it's the orange color. It is our creativity, is our sexuality, it's our beauty. Okay, and so when we are in alignment with our solar plexus, our sacral chakra, and our root chakra, grounded, we are then going to be very much more creative, emotional creativity, which means then we are open to the love that we are portraying out. Our beauty shines from within. So that is what we are being told today to be creative about. Okay, so there's no need for me to get another card because that was just perfect. And we will now not return to self. We're now going to get ourselves our beautiful horse oracle, and I haven't used them for a little while, so I just want to give them a little shuffle, get their energy going. And you know, horses are freedom. They represent freedom. Okay, they are fight or flight animals, but when a horse takes a gallop, that sense of freedom, they move every muscle, and they just head, don't they? This is why I feel like I was being called to get these cards today. They show a power. They just, there's powerful movement in their bodies, but it's very, very much a movement that is in alignment with the energy. Okay, and that's how we feel right now. That's how you should be feeling. You're creating something. Okay, so let us see. guidance for this midweek, please, from our Sacred Horse Oracle cards. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We have a few cards that have come out. They don't normally come out so much, but we haven't used them for a while. So that is it. Okay, thank you so much. Beautiful. Okay, so let's have a little look. We've got Winter's Rose. Embody the energy of Kun Yin. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at the love, the pinks, the roses, the purity of that card. We've also got Black Onyx, and he go within for clarity, and that's what we've got our Return to Self cards right here. So yes, go within for clarity. Are you in a balanced state? Do you know the answer? Because yes, it is within you right now. Red Mare, the Wind, listen to your emotions. And that's what I was just sort of saying about the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, being in balance. Let your emotional self guide you right now. That is going within and emotionally connecting with your creativity. Draws much more out than opposite to that. Trying to bring something in, okay? So go listen to your emotions right now. You are being heavily guided, very beautifully guided. We've also got Galloping Collective, Cohesive Bonds. And you know, this card represents alignment again. These horses all gallop along. They don't fall over each other. They don't trip over each other's legs. They are millimeters apart from each other, but as a collective, they move. And if you are part of my collective, you are watching me, you are supporting other people doing the same, you're liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, making sure that this message is part of what it is all about. If you're part of a collective that you are doing that, maybe you are part of a group of people that support something that, you know, whether I've got litter picking came to mind. I don't know why that came to mind. But what I'm saying is, you know, you might be very keen on the creative side of your life with a collective of people, like-minded people. That's the word, like-minded people doing the same thing for a common purpose. That is what you are going to be all about as we go forward. We are magic, front cover, the Maasai War Pony, igniting inner boldness. And finally, we have got Untamed Spirit, a brewing storm. And remember, I did say, okay, and we've got every cloud has a silver lining. So there could be a little test, a little lesson, a little something that might come back round just as you're ready, just as something is going to present to you. And you will know to let go. You will know that release all patterns. You'll recognize it as such. 333, as I said that on the clock. So let that storm come, because you embody the energy of Kun Yin, okay? And I'll read you what that means, Kun Yin, the body energy of Kun Yin. Oh, there it is. Winter's Rose. So adorned with roses and projecting unconditional love, Winter's Rose asks you to embody the energy of Kun Yin, the East Asian deity of compassion. Carry the energy of the rose within yourself and practice the art of projecting compassion, caring, appreciation, love, or neutrality to others. There is no separation in this universe. All living earthly beings come from the same source. Winter's Rose speaks to you as light. She is light. You are also light. The energy of light heals. It is one of the most spectacular things you can offer another. Winter's Rose encourages you to develop a deep practice of cultivating love, appreciation, compassion, and gratitude within your heart, and then extending this energy into the world. To help generate this power, fill your aura with light. Share this energy with all, even those you feel have trespassed you in some way. Love can soften any circumstance and begin a healing process. Ignite the beauty of Winter's Rose within yourself to rise above mundane human conditions. Her energy is open to all. Look closely at where you can charge your life with love to lift you to an entirely new level of experience. Anchor yourself in your heart and generate sincere, deep love for all. Carry love as your coat of arms or crest. You choose your reality every second of the day. When someone pushes your buttons, irritates you, or trespasses upon you, return to the powerful neutralizing energy of love. So remember, storm brewing. Every cloud has a silver lining. Can you trust in that? Go within for clarity. Listen to your emotions. Okay? Igniting our boldness with the Masai War Pony. He's here to protect you. Being with other like-minded people. Having that strength. Okay? Wow. So, should detrimental energy or emotions arise, transmute them by generating unconditional love. When you embody the energy of love through your heart center, you will understand there's no separation in this world. The person or circumstance in front of you is a reflection of yourself. All humans have the capacity to express all energy and emotions. Should detrimental energy or emotions arise, transmute them by generating unconditional love. The horses on earth embody unconditional love. They do not create internal stories based on worry, anger, resentment, grudges, or projection like human beings can. In their natural state, horses are pure energy and harmony. Humans are drawn to horses with the desire to understand and experience the purity they offer. Humans may attempt to mask deep hurt by pretending the world is filled with light and sweetness. They can be excessively optimistic in the hope of bypassing or ignoring their profound pain. Winter's Rose asks that you acknowledge and move through any emotional discomfort, knowing you can return to the safety of unconditional love. Generating unconditional love takes practice. Winter's Rose does not advise you to project energy you do not sincerely contain within your heart and being. Horses and others will unconsciously pick up any incongruency or mixed messages of your heart, feelings, and energy and will not trust you. So be patient and authentic. In difficult situations, strive to find one or two things you can accept and honor about another and raise your heart center energy in their presence. Doing so will diffuse tension and create calm objectivity. Imagine you are offering them a rose, a symbol of neutrality. Be brave and welcome this opportunity to generate unconditional love and acceptance. Learn to create more neutrality through your mind. With practice, you will begin to transmute problematic relationships or situations naturally. As a light being, your journey on earth will test you with situations that create separation from your original source. Your goal is to learn how to return to your heart and the light within you. Remember, nothing in this universe is separate from you. All is one. That is incredible. And it's on page 137, which comes to an 11. So how can you grow sincere love in your heart based on deep understanding and acceptance? Oh, I was just going to read as well Masai War Pony just very quickly, just because he was on the end here as well. Very clear. Excuse me. Confirmation. As I said, letting go. It's not just about letting. You can't. The minute you hold on to something, you block it. Let it go if it's meant to be. You know, there is that old saying, If you set something free and it comes back, it's yours. If it's not, it was never. If it never comes back, it was never yours to begin with. So you've got to trust, haven't you? Masai, Masai, Masai. There he is. His red aura symbolizes his strength, power, and ability to bring action and results. In spirit, this war pony looks at you in earnest and asks you to push for an awakening. Now is not a time to be passive. A leader may be called to be tolerant and compassionate in their approach, yet when needed, you want a warrior by your side who can embody commitment and power. You want someone in your court who will battle for you and sacrifice all they have for a shared vision of the future. This galloping collective, you might meet someone that would definitely help you in that regard. So, feel Masai War Pony by your side as you stand up for your morals and beliefs. His spirit is with you. He wants you to access your will and take greater ownership of your vision. You may not have the physical strength or expertise to fight for what you stand for, but you can surround yourself with mighty warriors who will help you. There you go, your Galloping Collective. Interesting. If you wait to see what happens, you will surely be disappointed. So enroll others and get the support you need. There is safety in numbers, and the spirit horse Masai will infuse all his strength to support you. Be bold and follow your heart. Go within for clarity. Listen to your emotions. Beautiful. Fantastic. I knew there was a reason I got these cards. They are just incredible. Consider the welfare of others, be honest, and allow others the free will to join your mission. There is always a way to achieve that honors the collective, but do not be too cautious or overly confident. Keep your mind clear and let your heart and intuition guide you. You may feel that you have bitten off more than you can manage. Examine your plan from all angles. A leader would not want to lose their warriors or horses due to poor planning. Call on Masai and imagine you are riding on his fierce and powerful back. Dedicated to your success, he carries you over uneven terrain. Keep your energy up and let him support you on the spiritual plane. There is much magic on the path of righteous and heart-based leaders. That is amazing. So who are your supporters, my friend? Your Galloping Collective. So I feel like this is what is about to materialize for us. This is our truth. So remember now the untamed spirit, the brewing storm. I'll just have a little quick look at this. Freeing fear, steady reaction, energy harnessed. So be very aware. The horses are saying, okay, be very aware. Let's see our return to self cards giving us some guidance based on what this is. Oh, I think I might have explained it a good in the very beginning, and we've done this enlightenment chant spell as well, because this is where we're at. This is exactly where we're at. I didn't even see these cards jump out. There's another one. Interesting. Home frequency, resonance, belonging, peace. When you vibrate as yourself, you attract what fits. We've also got here the too loud to listen, pressure, exhaustion, awareness. Every silence has something to say. Now, as I said today, very quiet for me, nothing much, untoward happening, what have you. And in the letting go, often we kind of feel like there is a bit of a silence. There is a bit of, oh no, have I done this? There's often that sort of wariness, isn't it? But when we get an awareness, this is when it's almost like, as I said, sometimes it takes a moment. And that awareness, like we've gone through this whole reading, 34 minutes, and it's become very clear exactly what Spirit was talking about when I first started jabbering away. And I wasn't even sure where this was going. And then we made sense of things. So really, this sort of belonging and peace is a vibration that comes from letting go, of sort of having this awareness of where I am and what is it that I want. you know, when we do an enlightenment spell, we want something. And this is what, you know, the untamed spirit is saying, you know, what is it that you're wanting? Be very clear on it now, because it's ready for you. It's about to arrive. Breath of the divine, spirit, presence, connection. Every inhale whispers you belong. Clear guidance for us right now. You belong now. You are here. You are ready. Look at that beautiful light surrounding you there. You know, it's like, yeah, you can do this. You're ready for that next stage. Infinite gentle, eternity grace softness. Infinity feels like quiet, not thunder. How nice is that, explaining how I've been feeling today? And I just couldn't find words, and it was just, yeah, infinite gentle. That's actually right. That's the energy. It's quiet. It's not thunder. And yet we have got brewing storm. But it's not going to be anything that you can't handle, that you won't know about. Because in your letting go, you free yourself to the awareness even. Okay, never mind the action that follows. It's that awareness initially that propels you, that takes you. So it definitely is this next stage. And every cloud has a silver lining. Trust in that. Keep the hope. Keep the faith. Keep your trust in yourself, in your inner knowing, in the unknown, and the unknown in the knowing. Because when you get to that point of balance, of calm, it's almost like you're ready to step forward. But sometimes Spirit will just say, here's a little test. What is it that you know is to be true? And once you go, poof, everything else changes. Stick with yourself. Very balanced. Stay there. Work on you. You are your life is a canvas. You are creating this now. This is your new chapter. Write those letters like I did and see if they're going to be coming right for you. Trust in it. Believe in it, because this is your time. So that's your midweek daily guidance. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe, share. I love to hear from you always. I wish you love and light. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.